Okay, so today's notes are on the sculpture of the Italian Renaissance. They're also called the early Renaissance. Okay, Renaissance thinking and philosophy was the world was created for people, for humans, and not for God. That a human being, because God didn't need it, not because God wasn't important, but because he didn't need it, a human being is the most perfect work of God. The works of humans have value in themselves, not just for the service of the church. So that last one is a really big one, because that is a huge difference. Okay, anybody want to guess why these guys are on here? Okay, all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are named after Renaissance artists. So we're going to start covering those. So I just put that in there for a little bit of fun. Haha, hope you enjoyed that. Okay, so this is a David from the Renaissance, and we're going to see two of these. So make sure you can tell the difference. So this is Donatello's David. It's brown. It's significantly smaller than some of the other ones. It's brown because it's made out of bronze, okay, as opposed to marble. It's the first life-size freestanding nude statue since ancient times. So obviously not the first one we've seen, but the first one we've seen in a while, because it was Greeks and Romans were the last to do that. Yes, so this is, you have to know this is Donatello's David, and you have to be able to recognize it. It also has like Goliath's head and stuff at the bottom, and the others don't. So that's a good way to tell. Okay, this is another Donatello, and I cannot pronounce it. Gattamelata. Just one I want you to know, very similar to Marcus Aurelius' equestrian statue from Rome, and that is intentional. So I did want you to recognize that. But this is a Donatello. You need to recognize it. Just another view of it. Made out of bronze also, but it would not really be this dark. It's just that is from age, rain, and everything else. Okay, this is Michelangelo. This is a Pieta. And a Pieta is always a picture of Mary, the mother of Jesus, holding Jesus after he's come out of the cross. So that is what a Pieta means. But this is Michelangelo's Pieta. So you actually have to be able to recognize that. One of his most famous pieces, besides this next one that we're going to look at in a minute. Notice this again is in the Vatican City. We talked about that a little bit yesterday. The Vatican is the free state within Rome. It's a city, but it's actually its own country because it has its own rules, its own laws. And it is where the Pope lives. It is the central of the Roman Catholic government, or the Roman Catholic Church. And it has a lot of artwork in it. Okay, this is Michelangelo's David. Notice the difference between Donatello's. This is it's taller, 14 feet high, so it's bigger than life size. It is made out of marble, and there's just far less going on. No hat, no Goliath's head, just much simpler. Okay, so this is Michelangelo's David. Once again, Michelangelo is Michelangelo's first name. That's his last name there. I don't know how to pronounce it. Buonarroti, something like that. Okay. But be aware that that is just his first name. Okay. So we're going to move a little bit out of Rome here and look at some other pieces. Oh, we're going to do that tomorrow though, because we're going to stop here. So this was the sculpture. So make sure you know Michelangelo's David, you know Michelangelo's Pieta, and you know for sure this one, Donatello's David. Okay,